Welcome back to the Ants Homestead. Today's a super exciting day because I got an email that our sweet potatoes are ready to be picked up tomorrow. So now we are going to get everything set up for our sweet potatoes in containers. We're first going to go to the dirt pile, pulled all of our buckets out of the garage, and we're going to get those filled up with our compost, take those out and start setting up our container area, which I, again, am super excited about because I've been staring at this area of disarray and water lines everywhere, and I'm ready for it to start kind of putting the last piece of the garden puzzle together. So come with us, let's fill up some buckets for our sweet potato slips and get our container section set up. Do you want to use from this one or that one?
That one.
Okay.
Do you want this? Or do you
No,
want...
I like that shovel. So good. Lots of worms. I didn't think this was dirt yet. Is it not dirt yet? It's like so mulchy.
It's fine for now.
Change of plans. Still excited about sweet potatoes, but we have to head over to my cousin's house and mow his garden because I need greens for my compost pile. So we're gonna have to actually get organic compost delivered to the house because we don't have enough. Because we have ordered 100 slips of sweet potato plants, we don't have enough dirt for all of the buckets. So we're gonna come over, we're gonna mow this up, and then we're gonna take the green and put it in our compost because that's what two of our compost piles are lacking, is green material. And we don't have enough. So that's what we're gonna do now. Scooper's heading over with a mower. We're gonna get this mowed. This is what it looks like. We're gonna get this mowed up, put into the back of the trailer, and then go and dump it in our compost. Then we'll have to order dirt, and then I'll come back to you probably in the next day or so and show us filling the buckets, and then we'll be planting the sweet potatoes. Phew, that was a big job. So we got those 3 rows. Those 3 rows are 4 feet wide by, I do believe, 40 feet long. So we have an entire trailer full of green grass clippings, which is great because we'll just split it in half between the first one and the third one. The second one is our youngest, so we'll do a hot compost on the first one and the third one. That way we can speed along the process and be able to use it. But like I said, we're still going to have to order some organic compost to fill all those buckets, because someone got real excited when we were ordering sweet potatoes and may have gotten too many. Thank God we had that in fast motion. That was a lot of work, and we only have one bed that's complete. So like you saw, I'm going to go through a little explanation of what we did and why we did it. In a compost, if you have a hot compost, it will, which means keeping steady at 140 degrees. That will kill any kind of seeds, weed seeds, anything. Like we threw a pumpkin in here. Well, obviously a pumpkin's full of seeds. Hot composts are going to not allow the seeds to germinate in your compost. So you won't be taking weed seeds from your compost. If you took grass clippings and may have weeds in your yard, then transporting them out into your garden beds. So that's what our efforts are going for in this bed, and then also in this third bed. So Scooper went in and brought it down to about a foot deep of brown material, which is carbons. So anything that's brown, like leftover stuff, you can see in the second bed, leftover stuff from the garden of last year, and any kind of cleanup materials from last year's garden is going to be your carbons. You want to do your carbons, which is your browns, and then your nutrients, your nitrogens and things like that. That is called your greens. So we got it down to a nice base layer of browns. Then I came in with all the green clippings that we just picked up, put those in, and then you wet it down so that it stays nice and wet. With the wet and the heat, that is going to create the hot compost, okay? So brown, green, wet, brown, green, wet, and that was the process to bring it up to about, say, 3 feet tall. This bed is done and ready to go. Right now our temperature on this one is sitting right at about 82, 84 degrees, but our temperature in this one, and I'll bring you in closer to show that in just a second, but our temperature on the middle guy is sitting right at about 135 degrees. It's in the red zone, and the red zone is, it's about 130 to 150. So we are in the red zone in that middle box. So that is what we can call a hot compost. We have about a third of a trailer left of the greens. So we're going to continue on. You can see Scooper loading in the browns right now because it's on top of the greens. So brown is carbon, green is nitrogen. So we're going to get this last bed done. And then hopefully with a hot compost, it'll be also ready faster than a normal compost. We are finished for the night. We got that bed done. I talked about that earlier. We have this a little less than halfway done. we're gonna have to, I've said it several times, order the compost for the sweet potatoes that we're gonna pick up tomorrow. And that's pretty much it for this video. We're tired. We did a lot of things that we absolutely did not expect to do. We expected to get our container garden ready and fill buckets and buckets and buckets, but sometimes things change, plans change in the garden, and that's a perfect example today. So this is where I'm going to end the video. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Don't forget to like the video. Thanks for watching. I'm Ness. We'll see you next time.